So with more on the legal question, we bring in our attorneys right now, Randy Zellin and Whitney Boan. Thank you so much. So, Randy, yay or nay? You just heard my colleague Lori Rothman. Is this something that needs to be regulated? If so, by whom?
It absolutely needs to be regulated. Imagine an employee saying, I inadvertently came across information that's proprietary to the company that the public doesn't know about. I inadvertently took that information, inadvertently went to a competitor, inadvertently placed a bet, and inadvertently won $350,000. Do you think that undermines confidence in the game and undermines the integrity? When you have information that the rest of the world doesn't know about that you can use to your advantage to make money, that is illegal. And as a result of this, Lord only knows they deserve the scrutiny that they're going to get hit with now.
No. All right, Whitney, let me hear. What do you have to say?
No, Randy made my point for me. Thanks, Randy.
You're welcome.
This was inadvertent. Crimes are not inadvertent, okay? There was no crime committed here, and this is a game of skill, not chance. This individual from DraftKings, he may know who has the most money on them as a player. That's great. I could go to dinner tonight with Tom Brady. That doesn't mean I'm going to know tomorrow if he's going to score a touchdown. So this is not what everyone's making it out to be.
So let me ask you something, Whitney, because what you said caught my ear here. A game of skill, not chance, which has always put this in another category than poker, for example.
Exactly. It's different. It takes skill. It's more players are doing with their stats. It's not just playing roulette. You know, you need to follow these teams. You need to be invested in what each player is doing. You create your team off of it. It's not just rolling a dice and playing a game of chance. You actually have to have some skill involved with this. And no matter what these employees do, they don't know what these players are doing in these sports. You can't control that.
So, Randy, I hear you saying that
leak is not a crime.
Randy, I hear you're saying it's destroying the credibility of the experience, but then the end result is probably just fewer people signing up and fewer people playing, right? In other words, the market in theory will take care of itself.
Well, you would like to think that, but let me take a step back. First of all, forgive me if by saying inadvertent a half a dozen times, the sarcasm wasn't dripping from that. It was completely not inadvertent. But the point is, people bet. People make money. The issue of skill versus chance only goes to the regulation from a betting perspective, has nothing to do with gaining an unfair advantage over the rest of the public, which makes it equally improper, equally illegal. It's not insider trading because it's not a security, but the premise is the same. It's material information. It's non-public. You gain an advantage over it. That ain't cool. That's not right. And people are betting their rent money trying to get rich on this. It's not being taken care of.
Their employees aren't allowed to go on other sites.
Welcome to government regulation.
Which is different.
Can't do it.
Randy and Whitney, we have to leave it there. We're going to have you back both with your fantasy sports teams. In the meantime, we're going to